Hey guys, it's Sydney. So today I want to show you guys the results of my sew-in. This is the results. I flat ironed my hair, but I didn't flat iron my hair bone straight. I just ran the iron through it twice, and I still have a lot of texture. This is a 10-inch Yaki human hair that I purchased from the beauty supply store. I usually don't buy hair from the beauty supply store anymore, but since I'm going to cut this hair into a bob, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on hair and then end up cutting it, so I just bought cheap hair. I just wanted to say that I am not a professional. I am not a hairstylist. I don't do hair for a living. I just do my own hair through trial and error over the years. It's not something that I went to school for. So while watching my video, there's some things that I do that probably isn't the right way to do it, but it works for me, so that's why I do it. I know I'm probably going to get comments that from people that say, oh, you're doing it wrong. It's fine. I don't care. I am braiding my hair. I can't see how I'm braiding it, so my braids are all whack. They're not parted. I finger parted them. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I just want to show you guys how I do it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye, guys. So the first thing you want to do is you want to section off your hair. I'm going to section off my hair by parting it and taking out the portion of the leave out that I wanted to leave out. Then I'm going to moisturize my hair and seal it with my coconut oil. Then I'm going to section it and braid it. I braid my hair in different braiding patterns. It just depends on what type of install I plan on using. Since I plan on doing a bob with this install, I'm going to do 2 different sections of braids to get the flattest desired braid pattern for my install. So I'm just going to finger section and braid. Mind you guys, these braiding parts are not going to be straight because I'm finger parting and I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just parting. My braiding isn't going to be the best because my hair isn't really detangled, and so it's kind of hard to braid the hair and it's kind of getting tangled. So braids are going to be covered, parts are going to be covered, so it doesn't really matter how it looks. This section is done braided. The braid is kind of big and crooked, but that's okay. I'm just going to braid that all the way down, applying some moisturizer on the ends and on my nape area. This is how it looks. Very weird, but it's going to be covered once again. So now I'm going to move to the top portion of my hair and I'm going to braid going back, and this just helps, for one, me braiding it myself and not being able to see, and 2, it helps when I do sew the tracks on my hair, it will be nice and flat and my braids aren't too big or too puffy when I sew my tracks on my hair. braiding and detangling at the same time. So it's kind of taking me a little while to braid, but that's okay. So now I'm done with the top portion of my hair. All my braids are done. I'm just finishing up my last braid. You can braid your hair however you want to, whichever braid pattern works for you. This braid pattern just happens to work for me. So all my braids are done. There's my little leave outs, and there's all my braids. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the braids down to my head. That way they're not sticking out or poking out or anything like that. So just take my needle and my thread, tie a knot at the end of my thread, and I sew down my braids. And there was one left out, so I'm going to get that one and sew it down. Now what I'm going to do is put me a wig cap on top of my head. And then I'm going to take a white pencil, jumbo pencil, and outline where my leave out is, because that's where I'm going to be cutting the stocking cap. And now I'm going to proceed to sew on the wefts of hair, starting from the bottom and then working my way up to the top. It's very self-explanatory, just tying a knot at the end of the thread, placing the track onto the hair or the braid, and then just sewing it, sewing the weft of hair onto the braid. And I will continue this step all the way to the top of my head. And after I'm done sewing each row, I will cut the weft. Some people don't cut the weft, they just like wrap it around itself and continue to sew it. But for me, I just have to cut it, and it takes longer because you have to re-tie the thread, but that's just what works for me. I just have to cut the weft. So now I'm at the top portion of my hair, and I'm just going to continue to sew down the wefts of the track hair to each braid. So I'm sewing the weft of hair onto my braid over the stocking cap. And the stocking cap is just to give more room for tracks. Since my braids are so big, I can sew some pieces of tracks onto the actual cap if I need more hair onto my head. But I think I did pretty good. Now I'm at the last track and I'm just sewing that track to the edge of my braid closest to my part. And this just ensures that I won't have to glue in any pieces. So now I'm going to cut the stocking cap where I have my leave out planned to be, and I marked it with the white eyebrow pencil. So right now I'm just cutting the stocking cap. Okay guys, so I already sprayed my hair with my Got2b Guardian Angel Heat Protectant Spray. And as you guys can see, my hair is poofy as hell because I washed and conditioned it before I put it in the sew-in. So now I'm going to flat iron my hair. And I only left a little bit of leave out, if you can see. I left only a tiny bit. I'm going to flat iron my hair and I'll be back.